Hey everyone, welcome to So Close to Gaming and thank you for watching this video. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit fun, just to see what would happen. And the idea of this was to go through, set things to pretty much maximum and just have a lot of fun with it and find out what was going on. Just to really the differences in performance, and it was just meant for giggles. So what I've done is pretty much set everything to the maximum. So we have maximum traction control, we've got all the assists on, we've got everything you can think of going on with this car right now. And we're just going to see how it handles. Okay, so let's just see if there is actually any difference in the lap time, but also just see how the car feels. Now, we're going to just start the lap on the straight, everything's going fine. Not much to report really, nothing really fun, nothing really exciting. Again, we're going by this quite happily. Water brakes kicking in. You know, this already starts to feel quite automated. Like I'm not touching the brake, but yeah, it slows me down. This is how false it is, it's great. But the flip side to this soon is I'm going to be turning everything off. Literally in about 30 seconds time, everything's going to be turned off. And we're going to try and see our own fate. And just see how many crashes and spins and whatever we go through. Just to get to the other end of the line. I've done this mainly for giggles, purely because I've been going through a lot of the settings, and I just thought to myself, well, what if? So I just thought I'd do this for giggles really, more than anything. So that came in at 1 minute. Pretty much from 1 minute, 1 minute 1. Okay. So what we'll probably do now is, I'll just blast through this a second and get back to the menu. What we're going to do now is go, right, traction control is going off. That's, how do we do that? There we are. Mind blank then for a second. I'm going to take everything off. Right, we'll do all that. Brake indicator, go turn it off as well. It's not going to matter. Turn that off. Turn that off. And turn that off. Let's go in detailed settings. That'll be fine. Right. Everything's now off. It's now time to seal fate and see exactly how badly I drive. A lot of people go with pretty much no settings turned on. And they drive no settings turned on. They want the car to be as realistic as possible. And I agree, it should be. But this is going to be quite an interesting lap, especially with cornering. Now I tend to always hit the accelerator really hard, so I know I'm going to get it. I just realised there's no brake indicator. Yep, that was my fault. I forgot about the brake indicator. See, this is what happens when you rely on so many assists, is that you just tend to completely forget everything. You don't really realise yourself the braking. You don't realise what you need to do to brake and stuff like that. You don't. It doesn't feel realistic. I felt that was more of a drift just then, but replay will probably say otherwise. So yeah, this feels quite, in a really weird way, this actually feels quite nice. Like, I know I've got a different view and everything on here, but like in terms of like laps, if it wasn't for that crash, I reckon that would have been quicker. So me being me, I'm going to give it another go. Okay, I'm going to try and learn where to brake on this corner, so I'm going to go for 100 metre mark, brake. Ah. That didn't work. So I floated down. I really wanted to try and beat the original one to prove a point. Just that first corner that ruined it. But yeah, in a kind of uncanny way, I reckon you need to learn, in order to do this right. Now I've done a lot of the Suzuka circuit for, especially the short circuit, for a lot of these assist videos. So I've kind of got a feel already. Not a great amount, as you can tell, because I'm going everywhere with this car. But yeah, actually feels really nice and enjoyable without the assists on. But there's a few things you're going to need to really pick up on though. One is your braking distance in your car. You're going to need to know your car very well in terms of braking, in terms of power, the right amount of power to apply, and everything else. That is crucial above all. I'm not recommending to people to go out there and just turn everything off and have a blast. Yes, you're going to learn very quickly that way, but I do feel you need to explore every avenue. Okay? Now, I'm going to let this play in the background, so I'll just discuss a few things. Now, if you're going to turn the assists off, especially all of them like I did, one, do it on the time trial, do it on like a custom race, which just yourself, just to get a feel of the car, the performance and everything. Okay, pick a track you like, pick a car you like, and learn that way. Because you need to learn your braking distance. If you haven't got the brake indicator, you're not going to know when to brake, which I very foolishly relied on, and this was the result of it. Straight off, clip of the barrier. Okay, that just goes to show how easily we can rely on assists. Okay, it felt great. I'm not going to lie, it felt like it was a proper driving. It felt fantastic. You know, the wheels are locking up, the car's swinging out, it felt fantastic. But you need to factor in the course, your vehicle, what power to apply on corners, the braking distance. You've got to learn the car's ability on the track. Now, this is not something you're going to learn straight away. This is something that's going to take a little bit of time to master, a little bit of time to perfect, a little bit of time to get right, and I imagine that 10 laps in, you'll probably notice a difference in your times and your style of driving compared to the first lap you've done. Then 20 laps time, you're going to be more changes since lap 20. Okay. Now there is people out there on YouTube that do these sort of videos, they do these championship races, and they are going up the clappers, and you're going, wow, that is brilliant. But you need to understand that they have certain assistance and certain driving features turned off. Okay, and it is those features that help you in campaign mode, and mission critical, all the missions and all the challenges that are on the side of the game. So I would encourage everyone to turn these assists off, because as you can see by the car, it's swinging out quite nicely. You know, it's just learning the physics of the car and its capabilities and your capabilities. You may do this and you may find that you may have to have I don't know, ABS on weak just for a short while, because you keep mastering but you're just not quite there. That's completely acceptable. I don't recommend having everything turned on maximum. It is horrible. It felt clunky. It felt automated. You know, you could just effectively put elastic band around the accelerator and just use the steering wheel if you really wanted to. You know, you could just put a brick on the foot pedal if you've got a foot pedal steering wheel set up. Or elastic band around the trigger on the controller, and the rest, and just steer, and it'll do the rest for you. It felt so fake, and I didn't realise how fake it actually felt. So hopefully this has been of use to you. Hopefully we've covered a few things that might be of some help. If you feel like there's something I've missed, or if you want to add your own comments below, feel free to do so with any suggestions on what settings you use. That might actually be quite a good idea. Write down what sort of things you have turned on, what sort of features you have turned off, just purely because, you know, just a shared knowledge with people. Because people may have it rigged up one way and you may have it something different, and they try it and it works for them. So again, this is what this channel's all about really. It's trying to get like-minded gamers to talk to each other, communicate, and just try and share knowledge and experiences really. I appreciate your support on some of these videos. I know there's been quite a lot of feedback on this, quite mixed feedback to be honest, but I reckon when it comes to driving games, everyone has their own styles and it's quite hard to compensate for everyone, so I do try my best to sort of suit that. Again, thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I know I've said on quite a few videos, but I think it's quite important just to sort of keep in touch with the channel, just see what's going on. I know previously some of the early videos I did had no commentary at all, so they're quite plain, quite boring. I've now started to talk over these videos, share experiences, opinions and feedback, and since then people have engaged a lot more, which I think is quite helpful. So yeah, again, keep in touch everyone, and I'll talk to you guys later.